So if any of you guys have this, you're asking yourselves, does it work on the latest Kindle? This is the Anker Amazon Kindle Paperwhite Signature Edition wireless charger. Now, it says on their website for some reason that it is not compatible with the Kindle Paperwhite 12th generation, the latest 2024 release. And we're not sure why it says that, because it works just fine. And as a control, we're going to put my Sony up against it, and you can see the charging target has started. So this indeed is functional. Now, how does it work with the last generation Kindle Paperwhite, which is the 11th generation Signature Edition? And how does it work with the 12th generation Kindle Paperwhite Signature Edition? And it's not just a matter of whether it works or not, it's why do they say it doesn't work? Which basically means, is there some sort of bad point? Or does it come at a detriment of the unit? Or is it slower? We're going to see with a couple time intervals how well it charges the previous gen and the current gen. It technically doesn't matter that the batteries aren't both 100% as long as we keep note of what the battery percentages are at what time. So right now we're going to go to the home screen of the 11th gen, which will be identified as the black version here. 9:43 a.m. at 39%. We're going to leave this for 10 minutes and see how much it charges. And you can see by the battery indicator, it is charging. Just hit the first 10 minutes, taking it off a charge. What do we have here? We have 9:54 at 53%. That's pretty good. Put it on the screen. Just for poo-poos and giggles, we're going to do one more set of 10 minutes, and then we will see what we can see. So let's get this done. So here we are, 9:55, putting it on at 53%. Popping it on. Let us do another 10-minute banger on the clock, and we will hit you guys up in a second. All right, second batch, taking it off. What are we sitting at? 10:05 a.m. at 67%. Pop it on the screen, everybody. For the editors, thank you very much. Now we're going to be doing the same thing with the Jade model. And why this is important is because although they say that it doesn't work, I've already tested it to see if the coil, which is the wireless antenna basically that allows it to receive the wireless charging, is in the same place. So we're sitting at a good amount here. We're at 10:06 right there at 40%. I'm going to put this on right there. You'll see the wireless charging symbol pop up, and we're going to start the timer. 10 minutes is the first one on the Jade. What are we sitting at when we wake it up? We are at 10:16 at 51%. Put that on the screen. We are doing another 10 minutes right now. All right, final batch of 10 minutes is up. What are we sitting at on the Kindle Jade 12th gen? 10:26 at 62%. So what did we learn about the wireless charging situation? Well, I have the data points right here. We're putting it on the screen as we speak. The Kindle 11th Gen Signature Edition is 9:44 a.m. to 9:55 and then 10:06. So 10-minute intervals brings us 14% increases of charging speed for every 10 minutes we applied to it. In the exact same set of circumstances, the 12th generation for every 10-minute interval only averaged 12 to 11% of battery increase. So technically speaking, Amazon's right. It is not intended for use on the 12th generation. Although it works, it evidently and mathematically speaking does not work as well. Is this a huge divide between the two? No, not at all. It works perfectly fine. You can take it from us. Trust us. If you buy one or want to buy one, you're good. It 100% works. You're just losing 3 to 4% efficiency maybe, and we only did 2 batches of 10 minutes. And remember, the Kindle 11 is really old at this point. It's 3 years of charge cycles. The Kindle 12 is brand new. We've only had it for a week. This is always going to vary. This is always going to vary of what kind of power you're using. In Japan, we have 100 volt. Well, in Canada, they use 110 volt. It's going to depend on how hot your device is, how old your device is, where you got it, and just a bum batch of lithium ion from the factory. So there's never really going to be any conclusive definitive way of us figuring it out unless we do hundreds upon hundreds of tests and average it out. But as it stands, it works, guys. You're totally fine. But data doesn't lie. Anyways, this came as a couple requests that people emailed us about whether it works or not. And we can see it does.